Hello everyone, we will continue our case study for sales order report, and in the previous video we checked the output of 3 queries in the debugging mode and those are perfectly fine. Now we will understand this full loop and read table part, how 3 table data is going into one internal table. And we have a mistake also in this logic, but we will only correct that after once we analyze in the debugging mode. It will give you more clarity. Now I'm on 67 number line. So we have sorting these two internal table. Why we are sorting? Because we are using binary search with these two internal table. And we all know for the binary search, the prerequisite is we need to sort the internal table. Now I am on 70 number line. I will firstly double click onto this internal table. LT underscore VBAK. LT underscore VBAK has how many records? 2 records. It means this loop will continue how many times? 2 times it will continue. If you see in this inner internal table, LT underscore VBAP, we have how many records? 4 records. Now, if I will go to LT underscore MAKT has how many records? 2 records. Now I am on 70 number line. So whenever this statement will execute from this internal table, first record will go to work area. Now, if I will show you work area, what is the work area? LWA underscore VPAK. Just see, work area is blank completely. Whenever I will execute this loop statement, first record from this internal table will go to work area. I'm doing F6. Now you can see first record moved to work area. What is the VBELN of first record? 77. Now have you seen what is site tab X1? What is site tab X? It always gives the current row index, current record index. So what is the current record index is going on? We read which particular record from the internal table, first record. Just see, this column is all about the index, first index, second index. So as of now, we are reading which record it is available on which index, 1 index. So have you seen the value of site tabix is 1? So this site tabix 1 is for this particular internal table, for this particular loop. Now, this VBELN, whatever is in this work area, we are passing it to final output work area. Now, if you see the final output work area, in this we have the VBELN 77. Rest we have not filled yet. Now I will come to 72 number line. What you are doing on 72 number line? You are reading this internal table. We are not going for loop. We are reading this internal table. Based upon which condition? The condition is VBELN is equal to first work area VBELN. What is first work area VBELN? 77. VBELN is equal to 77. In this internal table, it will check where VBELN is 77. Where is the first matching record where VBELN is 77? Because read table always return the first matching record. So VBELN is 77 on this first index itself. So it will read this particular record. So from this internal table, first record will go to work area. Just see, work area is blank as of now. Whenever it will match the first record from this internal table will go to work area. This is the work area. Now, have you seen site tabix is 1? But this site tabix 1 is now not for VBAK, it is for VBAP now, because we are able to read the first record of this internal table. So site tabix change whenever you have multiple loops, multiple internal tables you are reading. So whatever the record or whatever the current record we are reading, yes, the site tabix value will change based upon that. Psi sub RC 0, yes, because we are able to read the record. And what is the site tabix 1? And we are passing to LV underscore index. So what is LV index? 1. Now we are going for loop on this internal table. This internal table has how many records? 4 records. So this loop will continue how many times? 4 times. But now, no, this loop will not continue 4 times because we used parallel cursor. That's why we used parallel cursor, so that it will not go to each and every record. Once we will proceed, you will automatically understand. Now we are not going for where condition. We are looping based upon index. Just see as of now, what is the index 1? It means whatever the record is on the first index, it will go to work area. So this first record will go to work area. Done. So in LWAVBAP, we have the first record. And have you seen what is site tabix? Site tabix is 1 because we are reading first record. Now this if condition is important. What is first work area VBELN? 77. What is second work area VBELN as of now? 77, because we are reading this record. Is 77 equal to 77? Yes. If this if condition is true, we are simply passing that data to our final output work area. Just see the final output work area. Previously, we have VBELN. Now we have other things also. Now control is on now this read table statement. Now we are reading this internal table based upon what matenar is equal to second work area matenar. Just check what is second work area matenar. It is 42. It will check in this internal table where is the first matching record of 42. It is on index 1 itself, index 1. So whenever I will read this, whenever this read will execute, yes, site tabix is 1, but this site tabix is for this internal table now, because from this internal table, we are reading the first matching record. Now, whenever this record will read in this work area now, we have the description. What is the description for 42 material? Steel. Now, this description, we are passing to which work area? Final work area, output work area. Now, if you see LWA underscore output, you can see we have the data of all the 6 columns. See, we merged these 3 internal table data into one final, yes. And now we have the first record firstly. Now we are appending to internal table. Just see, we appended the data to the internal table. So first record appended. Now we will go for second iteration. See, we are clearing the work area. As of now, work area has the values. Now we are clearing the work area. Now the important mistake will also come and we will correct that mistake also. Now, control is still on the inner loop. This is extremely important point because inner loop, inner internal table has how many records? 4 records. Now, control will come to second record. Just see, whenever I will do F6, have you seen site tabix is what? Site tabix is 2 because we are reading now second record. Now just check what is the VBELN of the second record? 77. Just see, is 77 is equal to 77? Yes, it is equal to 77. So now if condition true and we moved the various values. Now for this internal table, what is the where condition? What is the key? LWAVBAP matenar. Check. What is the matenar of second record? What is the matenar of second record? The matenar of second record is 134. Just see now, in this internal table, in LT underscore MAKT, where is the first matching record of 134? It is on which index? Second index. So whenever I will execute, have you seen site tabix is 2, but this 2 site tabix is for this particular internal table. Now we are passing the description to final work area, output work area. What is the description of 142 material iron? Now we are appending to this internal table. Now just see, I will not clear the work area and now I will show you the mistake and you can predict very easily. Now just see, for the second record, YYVBELN we are not getting because if we inserted the record to the internal table using this work area, it means VBELN is not in the work area also. That's why it is not moved to the internal table. Now the question comes, why VBELN is for the first record and why it is not for the second record? The answer is here itself. Just see. First time when we just move the loop, when we move the first record to work area. Yes, in the output work area, we put the VBELN. In the output work area, we put the VBELN and we appended, so 77 done. Now after that, we simply clear this work area. We simply clear this work area. So next time what we are doing, we are passing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 column. Are we passing the data of VBELN? We are not passing the data of VBELN. That's why it is not going to this particular work area. That's why I'm saying debugging is very critical, very crucial thing if we want to resolve any issue. First time when the first record moved to the work area, no problem. At that time we passed the VBELN, it worked. But after that, we are on inner loop. Yes, and at that time we are not passing the value of VBELN. We are passing the value of other 5 columns. So that's why this VBELN is blank. Now, what is the solution? If I will cut this line and paste inside this loop, our logic will always work because we are passing the value of VBELN. I will do at the last this part. We will go for next iteration. Now, second iteration done for the inner loop. Now you will clearly understand the parallel cursor, how parallel cursor will improve the performance. Now, have you seen what is the index now? 3. Now we are reading the third record of the internal table. What is the VBELN of third record? 78. Is 78 is equal to 77? No. So this if condition is false. System will go to which part? Else part, and it is exiting. It is exiting from which loop? Inner loop. Now you can see after two iterations, we simply exited from the inner loop. If you will not apply parallel cursor, then what will happen? Control will go to this record also, this record also. Just see how parallel cursor is improving the performance. Now, in the next iteration, you will see how the real, now parallel cursor effectively improve the performance. Now we will come on to next. Now, in this outer loop, we read the first record. Now it's a turn for the second record. I'm doing F6. Have you seen site tabix is 2? So this site tabix 2 is for this particular loop, because we are reading the second record from the internal table. So what is VBELN? 78. It will check into this internal table where is the first matching record of 78. Just see now for this internal table, what is the VBELN? VBELN is equal to 78. It will check into this internal table where is the first matching record of 78. Have you seen it is on which index now? Third index. This is the real importance. The site tabix of outer loop is 2, but the site tabix of inner loop will be 3, because we are reading the we are reading the first matching record of 78. It is on which index? Third index. Now I am doing F6. Just see, have you seen site tabix 3? Yes. Now site tabix is 3. Now just see, if we will not apply parallel cursor, then what will happen? In this internal table, it will go to first record, second record, then it will come to third record. Now, have you seen we are directly starting from which index? Third index. So there is no need to go to previous records. This is see how parallel cursor is improving the performance. We are directly starting from which record? Third record. Now, you can see site tabix 3. So third record move to work area. Now for this internal table, what is the Matenar? Matenar is 134. It will check into this internal table. Where is the first matching record of 134? It is on index 2, And you can see as of now, site tabix 3, it is for this loop. Whenever it will execute, site tabix will change to 2. You can see site tabix change to 2. Now, for 134, description is what? Description is iron, and we append it to final internal table. You can see third record, and we got 78 because we moved to outer loop, and at that time we simply moved the VBELN. Now it will not work for second record. Now we have the fourth iteration of the loop. Now you can see site tabix is 4. Site tabix is 4. This is 4. Now we are simply VBELN is equal to VBELN. Yes, it is equal. So we are appending it to final internal table. So we have 4 records in the final internal table. Is there any further records in the inner loop? There is no further record in the inner loop. Is there any further record in the outer loop? There is no further record. So both loops done, and we have the output. So have you seen these 2 records? 77, 78 is not coming. I'll just change and show you the output. I will simply move this line from here to here, so that we can every time will get. I will do Control Z. I think I did some mistake by cutting the logic. I will put. I'll check the syntax and I will activate. If I will show you the output, I EQ. Now we will simply put the date, 23rd August. Now, if I will show you, we have 4 records. Everything is perfectly fine. So in the last video and this video, we saw the complete output of the function module and everything is perfectly fine. In the next video, we will call this function module inside the program because ultimately customer will run the program. So that's it in this video. Thank you.